Good day, traders. This is Master FX Shifu from the Universal Forex Dojo. Let's hop onto the charts and see what we've got for the day. Now, before we do that, let's check out the Wushu 2.0.
Automate your entire trade management process with the most advanced tool on the market. Remove emotions, perfect execution, all instruments. Trade the Asian session, London session, and New York session in your sleep. Spend less than 2 hours on charts and allow the Wushu to trade for you through all sessions. Wushu 2.0 features auto place, stop orders, auto break even, auto partials, auto trail stop, proprietary auto exit strategy. How it all works. Step 1. Analyze your charts and set up your trade ideas. Step 2. Input your trade setups, entry point, stop loss, and risk. Step 3. Go about your day and let the Wushu do all the work through all sessions. Summary. The Wushu will position size for you, auto place stop order, move stop to break even, take partials for you, trail stop, limit max loss for the day. Auto hedge new feature. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode will hedge every position you take. It will manage the 2 positions using the Dojo proprietary exit mode. The Wushu will proceed to close the losing position and take profits from the winning position. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode is set to close at 1.5 R of every position it takes. Take your trading to the next level with the Wushu 2.0. Get our tool, uniforexdojo.com. info@uniforexdojo.com.
Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. This is Master FX Shifu from the Universal Forex Dojo. Let us see what we can take advantage of today. See if we can get some pips in and hopefully get better stats than yesterday. Okay. Before we start, I'm just going to open this quickly here, and then we can definitely get moving. This is Master FX Shift. Sorry about that. Do drop your pairs on the side there. Drop the pairs that you want me to look at, and I will definitely take a look. Okay. So moving on today, we're just going to start with gold as usual. Take a look at what gold has in store for us. Get onto the higher time frames. See if we can't pick anything from the higher time frames. So already from the 4 hour, we can see there's a BOS right there. I'm just going to remove that, and we can already see that we have been bullish, because I think if we go on the daily, we are going to see much clearer bullish move. Okay, there we go, right there. Good morning, Solomon. Good morning, Solomon. You want us to look at GU? We'll definitely take a look at GU. Okay, and then we do have a BOS right there now. So let's see what the 1 hour is looking like. So in essence, and then we've got this lows here. I'll probably need price to retrace a bit, and then after retracing, I'd need it to respect this area first before I head to the top side. Let's see what the 30 is looking. A 30 is looking, is giving me something like that. Let us zoom into the 30. We might find something in the shorter time frame. Okay, let's look at that. Okay, we had a break to the bottom side, so we might have to see. So we had a break to the bottom, so let's see if this zone holds. If it does, we are going to see another break to this bottom. Let's go again deeper into price, so it can give us, we need clear price action. Yep, we are probably going to see a price to the downside. Most probably going to see something along these ranges, but I'd want to go deeper into price to actually confirm that. using this massive candles here, which were broken. Okay, let's see how that looks. We had this nice rejection here. So if we are going to get a nice deep drop to the downside, sorry about that, I'm going to move this right here. We do need an unmitigated candle here, so it's going to be a bit tricky to find one. Let's see how the 3 minutes is looking. Okay, here's an unmitigated 1 minute. 3 minutes, sorry. So we could be looking at that. That's why I still have nothing mitigated there. Let's get the 1 minute. Okay, there we go. We should see price hit over there. Okay, cool. So we do have an area that we should be working with, which is this one here. Right there. And then we're most probably going to see price either come back, react off this area for an upside move. But for now, this is what you should be worried about. And we're going to have, and remember, we don't use limit orders. We don't use market execution. You want price to get into the zone first before you trigger the order. Keep that in mind. So I'm going to save that. And then, okay, so that's what we have so far. So once the price does hit the midpoint of this area, we are going to trigger our sell stops and of course head down to this area here at the bottom and potentially have some buys. But we'll see how that works out. Because remember, overall, we are bullish, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are. So you want to always be on the right side. But you always have to count on retracements happening. So do be careful of that. So let's watch this one. Because we do have this candle here that gave us a bit of a rejection. So let's see how that works out. So you're essentially going to have a sell stop. That's if price does actually hit to our midpoint. Then we need it up there. We don't want to get in too soon. And the price point will be 1774.006. And then your stop loss would be 1774.736. So just have to wait for that to happen. Keep that in mind. So the only time we're gonna focus on a different approach would be once we see price giving us something like that. Until then, this is still valid, so we'll need a break of this area first before we can consider changing our entry points. But until then, we have to keep at it and keep watching. Do drop your pairs on the side there. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Okay, nice rejection. It's rejecting off this area here, this candle here. Still makes sure we still have that happening. So that's still fine. But we want price to go to the top. So for now, this is still respected. So we are still in this area. Okay, let's see if it's gonna break that zone. It should. There we go. Come, let's go. We need to trigger clean sell stop clean sell stop, and of course manage it accordingly. Let's keep watching. Looks like it wants to turn now. But now our next area of interest would be this one right here. Right here. Okay. There we go. So now you can trigger your sell stops. If you got the wushu, then you should be good. And then you just wait for it, You wait for it. Then we watch. Okay, that should be triggered by now. Let's watch. Remember, only two things are going to happen now. You're going to get kicked out, or you're going to hit 1R. Keep that in mind. 1R would be at that point there. On 773.201. So either hit that or you hit the 1774.736. So let's keep watching and see if we're gonna win this one or lose this one. Okay, let's see. Let's keep watching. We'll hop on to the next pair soon. Euro USD from Kevin Joseph. We'll definitely take a look. So let's see how this one plays out first. Remember, your risk management is also very vital, extremely vital. And should this one continue to the downside, then we'll be looking at having another entry in this area here. Okay. Let's keep watching. Just add an alert here. Okay, so I'll add both alerts, alert at the top to see if we kicked out, and then at 1R to see if we can move our stop to break even. And until that happens, let's take a look at the next pair. Solomon wants us to look at GU, and then Kevin Joseph Euro USD. Okay, let's hop on to GU and see what we've got here. Start at the top. Always want to know what's happening on the higher time frames. You always want to know. Let me just remove that. Okay. And then take a look at the 4 hour. We are bullish on this one, definitely bullish. And I can see that once we had the break BOS over here, price did come back to pick up the order. So we should see price actually heading over to this zone here on the 4 hour. But I think it'll be too late for this one, because now that would mean this area here which should be this one here after the break, was where price was definitely heading. And then I think once we do take a look at the lower time frames, I'll just show you guys now quickly. If you focus on the lower time frames, you can also see this BOS happening here. So we could potentially see price coming into the zone and then dropping from there. But now the trick with this, the issue with this setup is the overall structure is not bearish and will not be trading into any specific area. So would rather not entertain that. So let me just mark that one again, where we looked at this potential area here, and price actually, let me just put it here on the other side, moving to the upside. Just hold on a second. Okay. And price basically, let me just show you quickly, head into the upside from here. Of course, breaking that zone. Now let's see how the 1 hour is looking at that. And then the 30-minute. Nothing on the 30 there. Yeah, I don't think we'll even be able to catch this one. The way these candles are structured doesn't look so good. Okay, let's see. Okay. Nope. We're not going to touch that one. We're definitely not going to touch that one. Let's look at NAS 100 from Rishab. Yeah, it could take a liquidity break in London and low, and reversing similar price action on 16th June. Last rate hike. Yep. For now, we just want to see what is actually showing us. I think that's where the trick is, or where the difference is. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. I don't know why it's still held on, but let me just clear this one here. Clear this one here. And let's see how it looks on the daily. The daily is extremely bullish now. We broke that zone here. So our next area of interest should be this area here, if we are going to be heading to the upside. And of course, structure is allowing that. So we should. Now the thing is, this area here is a bit too far for price to retrace to, but it should expect it to retrace to that area soon. And just keep an eye out for that one. Let's see. Okay. And then 4 hour. So ideally, what you're most probably going to see is, if we could find a structure in the 4 hour, is us trading into this area here. But now we need structure to do that. We're not going to get in blindly. That's something we are not going to do. 30-minute. No, 30 minutes not giving me some clear price action. No, 15-minute. Nope, not on the 15. No. I'm also not going to be touching this one as well. It's a bit tricky. Very, very tricky, guys. Just hold on a second for me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, let me just take a look at the next one. No, okay, cool. So Euro USD, I've been trading Euro USD and it hasn't been such an interesting maneuver because we had this move here. But let me just start from scratch. Daily. Let's see what the daily has in store for us. Nothing on the daily here. We are still in this range. Still in this range here. We haven't had a break as yet. Are you gonna get on? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. I'm not seeing any structure in here. That's why it's been a bit tricky to trade this. And also, if you look at the infrastructure, it's very, very tricky to follow as well. Let's see. Nothing interesting there. I think we got stopped out of gold. Let's see. Yep, definitely got stopped out. Hold on. Just close and move that one. I got stopped out. So I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys are still in there. But I got stopped out of that one. So I'm assuming the next point of... There we go. There's a stop alert. So mine are slightly earlier. Would be... That's the next point where price should probably be heading. If not to the downside as yet. So let's see how that works out. I'm just going to move that one. Just my stops. There we go. And I need to mark that loss. Yeah, it's actually heading to take this. I took these ones here. Should see it come into this area. But we'll see how that works out. Okay. I have to mark. Gold stop loss hit. And of course remove these as well. And my internet is a bit slow. I'll take a look at UJ as well. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay, I don't know why it's not deleting this. Okay, let me just delete. My internet is very slow. Shucks. Okay. No worries. Move on to the next one. UJ. There we go. You always want to know what the overall direction is, the overall bias, because you always want to be on the right side of it. Always want to be on the right side. Okay. Overall, we are bearish on the daily. So ideally, let me just show you quickly. Ideally, you're looking at something along these ranges. So now the idea is, where do we get the entry, and where do we get we put our stops. So you need to keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go into the 4 hour. In the far, we are bullish. We had a BOS right now. I'm actually just focusing on this area now. So let's see. Let's break it down. Go into the hourly. Okay. It's so slow. Is it my internet? 30-minute. Check is, where do you get the entry? Where do you get the entry to the downside? Because you can see price actually came up, collected this order here, and then now we're looking at a tank. Because I doubt, I mean, if you think about it, we had a BOS over here, and then price came, it didn't go all the way down, but it did get into this region here, retracing BOS here. So now it coming back, will probably be coming into this area, but I'm still on the fence about that. Just have to keep watching and see just how it goes from that area. Okay, this will be a tricky one, so we're not gonna touch it as well. We want some clean price action, guys. Clean price action. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Sorry about that. Don't forget to like the stream as we try and maneuver the markets, try and get some okay, this will probably be a beautiful one to work with on the hourly. Okay, we know there's liquidity there. This is extremely minor, but it does count because it leaves us with room to work with this area here, which means if you hop onto the lower time frames, we're gonna find something decent for a bullish move. So we should see some rejections coming shortly. And okay, there we go. So we'd have something along. Sorry about that. Would have some buys in this area. And you know we're gonna go into the lower time frames to see if structure will allow us to do this. And if it does, then beautiful. we'll definitely take advantage. There's a first rejection on the 5 minute. Okay, so now we need to go deeper into price and try see structure to the upside first, because already we know this is the area that we want it to be at. So we're gonna have to watch it from this point. And let's see. Okay, there we go. So now our price point would be this area here. We would have our buy stops. Let's see, Euro GBP. The entry would be 0.83625. And then the stop would be 0.83605. I would have a pending order right now. And okay, there you go. I just put the pending right there. And let's see how that's going to work out. And it's very tight, so do be careful. Very, very tight. Because I mean, the stop loss on this would be a 2 pip stop. So do be careful with that and keep watching. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Now we keep watching and see just how it goes. So we have 2 options here. Okay, let me just make sure you've got your wait for price to get in between. And then you'll trigger your sell stops. And then of course you'll wait for, just make it bigger. You'll wait for 1 hour. And that's after price hits your midpoint where you trigger your buy stops. Do keep that in mind. Do keep that in mind. And then let's see how that works out. And this is about the last one for the stream. Do like the stream, guys, and we'll watch it and see if we're gonna have a loss. If we do, then we are done for the day. And then if it does move to break even, we can still keep running for the day. Okay, let's see how that works out, guys. And it's leaving some massive imbalances here. Yep. Massive, massive, massive imbalances. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off. You guys can monitor, and we'll see how it works out. We'll check it out tomorrow then. Happy trading, guys. I'll check you guys in the next stream tomorrow, same time, and hopefully we'll take advantage and grab as much as we can. It looks like it's going into our zone, so let's see if it's gonna hit the 1 hour before I hop off. Then we can at least have a win on our sheet. Okay. Let's see. Moving a bit slow into that region, but we are halfway in, so you can take half your profits and move stop to break even, or just keep following it for the day. It's going back down again. But happy trading, guys. I'll check you guys tomorrow. Cheers.